Okay. We're going to stay in the same company. The Boomer. The Boomer is Jerry James. If you don't know Jerry James, I suggest you drive down just north of Marietta, stop in the office and see him, and ask him his views on politics. And if you really want to, get him fired up, ask him what he thinks of John Casey. But like about 5 hours later, you'll be lucky to escape the office, but you will be indoctrinated. Jerry earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Petroleum Engineering from Marietta College, where he graduated magna cum laude. He is a registered professional engineer, has been president of Artex Oil Company in Marietta, Ohio since 1995. Prior to assuming his current role, he held positions with various major oil companies in Texas, Louisiana, and Wyoming, and worked as a petroleum engineering consultant. Jerry previously served as president of the Ohio and Gas Association and is the chairman of the Ohio Oil and Gas Energy Education Program. This next comment, he is currently a volunteer director of Shale Crescent USA. Tomorrow morning, I encourage you to come to the first business session. Jerry's going to talk about what's going on with Shale Crescent USA. This is called Major Thinking Ahead and Taking the Bull by the Horns. Jerry is the first recipient of the Oil and Gas Patriot Award, and I can't think of anybody better. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Boomer James. Try to keep it under an hour, okay?
I've got a 50-slide PowerPoint.
Okay, all right.
Tom does not tell the truth. When he came to my office, I had a prominent Kasich re-election bumper sticker prominently displayed in my office. Didn't I? In the urinal. Physically in the urinal. You know, when I got the award, it's one of these things that was kind of a mixed thing because you just don't know how to react because it's kind of the end of your career, so to speak, when you get to the Hall of Fame. And it really hit me tonight. You know, you're sitting here, you're dressed up, you've got a boutonniere, they've got pictures of you, and they read your life story. The next time that happens, you're dead. So I told the people at my table, I said, keep the pictures, keep the reading. You've got it all planned right now. But suddenly I realized it was important, and I knew it was important when I saw Tom today because he'd had a haircut, he was wearing a tie, and socks. And that's when I knew you really need to think about it. And as you sit here and look at these names, and I said something when I got to be president of the association, and John Straker said, why do you say that? My first job was a busboy in a bowling alley, picking up empty beer bottles for the people on that list. Now think about that. That's America. That's where you can start at the very bottom and become president of the association. But I have two groups I really need to thank, and Gene said it. Gene's been a great partner. I got Joe Brooker back there, who we've worked together for 35 years. Got a couple of people here who really make my life a lot easier, and Judd Bird and Terry Hatcher. That's Terry Hatcher sitting with me, not the actress, in case you're wondering. But I've really got to thank one person, and that is my Jeff Baker high school sweetheart, Rhonda James, because it would not be possible. Anybody who works in the oil field spends a lot of hours. Matter of fact, when I broke out in Texas, they used to refer to our wives as the oil field widows. And what they meant by that, you were never home. Nobody succeeds in this business without a great spouse. And with that, thank you, Rhonda.